Hello everyone, this is Renegade 1001 here for a review of The Proud Family, Louder and Prouder, Episode 5. So I think this was a decent episode. There's definitely flaws with it. All of the episodes have flaws. But there's a few major flaws, I'm thinking. That maybe sets it apart from the last episode, which I think is better than this one. So yeah, first I'll talk about the positives. I think they, for the most part, did well with the message that they had, which was just accept yourself as yourself. Um, yeah, with Penny changing and all that. Uh, it's a good message. It's a good thing to show for, maybe tweens, young teenagers, I guess. In a fun, lighthearted way with just her voice going super deep. So I think that went well. And that whole thing with Lizzo being like, yeah, accept yourself. I guess that worked. But what I think they should have done, this is just my opinion, but what I think they should have done. So at the end, Penny goes in front of the whole crowd and she starts singing with her, I'll be honest, not so great sounding voice, okay? You can't deny it. Her voice didn't sound great. Yeah, I guess it's kind of subjective, but I would say majority of people would think, yeah, her voice doesn't really sound great. And people were still cheering for her, and I think that that's just unrealistic. It just doesn't make sense, and I think the message would have hit home harder for Penny as a character and us, the audience, if people actually did leave the park because they're like, oh, Penny's voice sounds terrible. It sounds like trash. It's dog water. I'm gonna stop. Anyways, and they all leave, and Penny learns that hey, maybe yourself is kind of weird. Maybe people don't like it, but still be yourself. And I think the message would have hit home a lot harder for us and the characters if they did that. I think that would have been a much better ending. Maybe not as feel good, but I think it would be a lot better. So yeah, we got that out of the way. Now I've got a few gripes, other gripes with this episode. I'll start with the bigger one, and then I'll get into a smaller nitpick that's more about a specific character. First of all, uh, Oscar's part in this episode kind of didn't really serve a purpose. I think, yeah, some of it just establishing that he has this snack land now, that was fine. It's just sort of setting the scene. But later when he's getting into all this legal trouble, when he was on the news, all that sort of stuff, I don't think we really needed that. It was overall unimportant to the episode in general, in my opinion, and to the message itself, which is an important part of story always. Um, so yeah, I don't think they really needed to have that in there. And also another little thing that I had a problem with in this episode was so there's this character. He's got that dyed hair. I think it's yellow or something. He's just kind of weird, a little bit annoying, a tad annoying, because his voice, he's almost always singing the sentence, and his voice is really weird. It's nasally. I don't really see what kind of purpose they're trying to serve with that. It just kind of makes the character sort of annoying, and it doesn't help. I don't know what they're trying to do with it, but whatever they're trying to do, it's not working. So yeah, we did see this character before, but we got to see him a lot more in this episode, so I noticed it a lot more, and it was so yeah. I think overall I'll give this episode maybe a 7. It was okay. Maybe I can bump in it bump it down to 6.5. So, yeah. Anyways, that's it for this video, and thanks for watching.